most expensive watch in the world, Breguet Grande. So you've found a spare 25 million nestled in the pocket of some forgotten skinny jeans, and now you're torn on how to spend it. Don't worry, we've all been there, brother. You could do a lot worse than splash it on the Breguet Grande complication Marie Antoinette, officially the priciest watch in the whole damn world. Commissioned by a mysterious lover of the former French queen, and cake advocate, Marie Antoinette's work began on the pocket watch, yeah, we're going off-piste, but just look at it, in 1782. Legendary horologist Abraham Louis Breguet started the project before his son finished the job in 1827. Encased in gold, the glass showcases the intricate mechanism inside, based on the most revolutionary technologies of the time. Only the best for Queenie. Problem is, they probably spent a little too long fussing over it. As luck would have it, Marie Antoinette was guillotined 34 years before the watch even saw light of day, or the inside of a pocket. The watch was then stolen in the late 1900s from a museum in Jerusalem, and only re-emerged in 2007. It's now locked away in the LA Mayer Museum, waiting for you to march in with a suitcase full of After a 5-minute bidding war, Patek Philippe's Grandmaster Chime became the most expensive wristwatch ever sold at auction, beating out the Paul Newman Rolex above. The final cost, $31 million. But then, that might seem like value, as you're technically getting two watches for your money. Think of it as a very pricey buy one get one free offer, as the Grandmaster Chime boasts 2 dials, one on the back, and 20 different functions, which includes the titular chiming modes, 2 of which are patented. That's a lot of watch for a lot of money, but it also raised a lot of money for a good cause. A portion of the sale will go towards research. The eponymous Rolex gifted to Paul Newman by his wife Joanne Woodward, it's engraved with the message "Drive carefully," in reference to his love for racing. In 1968, the Paul Newman Daytona has been considered a holy grail timepiece amongst collectors and fans for decades, but even the most fervent Rolex fanboys couldn't have imagined just how much it would reach in auction. Given a conservative price tag of £1 million, King Kool's everyday watch with its black and creme exotic dial, was eventually sold to an undisclosed phone buyer for a brain-melting £13,500,000, the equivalent of $9,030 2017 Rolex Daytonas. At the time, that made it the most expensive wristwatch ever made. Until this isn't just a Grail piece. It's in the holiest of holies tier of the Grail pyramid. There were only 4 examples of the Patek Philippe 1518 stele ever made, and when it was introduced in 1941 it was the first watch with a perpetual calendar and chronograph. It's an unbelievably complex, rare and historically significant piece from a very collectible maker. On pretty much every level, it's a world beater. So, it's understandable that it went for 11,002,000 Swiss francs, £8.9 million, at auction at Philips in Geneva. A world record for a wristwatch at auction in November 2016. 7 bidders pushed it past the only watch Patek Philippe 5016, which sold a year before that for 7.3 million Swiss francs, £5.9 million. Named after Louis Monet, the celebrated 18th century-born father of chronograph watches, the Meteorus collection's astronomical price tag is pretty fitting, all things considered. The collection, 4 watches in total, feature precious stones and meteorite pieces integrated into the dials. Each watch showcases a unique piece of rare space rock. For example, the Tourbillon Mars includes a fragment of the Jiddat al-Harasis 479 meteorite, an authentic, 180 million-year-old piece of the planet Mars that fell to Earth. So yeah, pretty special. Martian meteorites can sell for as much as $1,000 per gram, more than 15 times the price of gold. It's the closest you'll get to experiencing space, short of sharing a Virgin Galactic flight with Richard Branson. He'd probably chat your face off for the whole journey, and make you drink Virgin Cola too. Go for the watch and